Eric just pooped himself. Welcome to the show. I go clean off my pants.
What's up, guys? It's Steve with Hap Gaming. Welcome back to 2.5 Stars. I'm joined by
Eric,
Kelly,
Jason,
And Rick.
This week we watched Daddy's Home, directed by Sean Anders, written by Brian Burns, starring Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg, and Linda Cardellini.
Cardellini.
It's not Cardinelli because it's not an E-N before
Cardellini.
the E. Sorry,
there's no way
it's Cardellini.
Cardellini.
that's spelled wrong.
I just pulled it up off the thing.
Oh, I know, but it's still they still misspell stuff. Could be. I've just been saying everybody I know. Yeah, I think you're right, Steve. Everybody I know said it wrong for years.
So it's Cardellini? All right.
Well, now you get to call him out on it.
Wow, I didn't. The one time I didn't fuck up how to say it, right? It's amazing.
Seriously, I mean, everybody I've ever known said it wrong. Everybody.
Yeah, so now you get to call him out
We
on
said
it and be
wrong.
a dick.
We said it wrong when it was the other thing. When we did it with Grandma's
Grandma's boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, IMDb synopsis. Blah 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 blah. There it is. I
That's-
fucked
that-
up.
that-
I fucked
that-
up
that was
Brad,
a
guys.
Good one there, Steven.
Nice.
Okay, IMDb synopsis. Brad Whitaker is a radio host trying to get his stepchildren to love him and call him dad, but his plans turn upside down when their biological father, Dusty Mayron, Dusty Mayron returns. So, what do you guys think?
I think he wasn't a radio host.
Well, of course he wasn't a radio host. He was a radio producer.
That's right. We talked about this.
Exactly.
Well, we didn't talk about it on the video though.
Well, that's why I brought it up now.
Yeah. Thanks, Jason.
Good job.
Oh my God, this movie was hilarious. That's what I think.
Well, that's pretty damn funny. Pretty damn funny.
I liked it a lot.
And Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell definitely make a good team.
They do.
Yeah,
they
I
do.
was not expecting that to be, a good mix.
Well,
so.
you have not seen Nice Guys?
He has seen Step Brothers.
I've seen Step Brothers, but I've never seen Nice Guys.
Well, he was in. Was it the other guy?
No, Other Guys.
Other
Nice
Guys.
Guys is the other one with Gosling,
I've never
right?
seen that either, though. So
You should watch Nice Guys. We should have that sometime because it's a
Yeah.
really fucking good movie.
Okay, so Mark Wahlberg can act with just about anybody, I think, and bring in a whole new level of hilariousness just because of the way he is. And then you got Will Ferrell who can do kind of the same thing. So you put those two together. How is that going to go wrong, Ricky?
I don't know.
Ricky, do you know who Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg are?
I do.
Which one's which?
Will Ferrell is the stepdad,
Okay.
and the other guy's the biological daddy.
Oh man, it's amazing.
He was the guy at the
first
very
for
end that
Ricky.
rode up on the motorcycle, right? The very
Oh
end?
no,
Yeah, totally.
that sir.
I know who
John
that
Cena.
was. That was John Cena.
Did you know how big his motorcycle was just to support his hog?
He had one hog to fit his other hog, right?
You didn't see next to him. He had a sidecar for it.
Exactly. Uh-huh.
Oh, man.
Now, what you actually don't know is actually that the frame of that motorcycle was actually his hog, and he just straps a couple engines and tires onto it, and he's like, "All right, I can ride."
He just bolts two caster wheels to the bottom.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he does. Yeah.
Well, when Mark Wahlberg asks him if he's whatever the guy's name is,
Roger.
the reason
I
he
had it
said-
right. I said Roger
Yeah,
earlier.
The reason he said it wasn't him is because that was his penis. It was walking
Yeah.
up. Cena was doing something else at the time, so his penis came
Yeah.
up. Instead.
He was in a wrestling match.
Yeah.
exactly.
So John Cena could be in a wrestling match while his penis acts in movies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's gross. That penis hugged the little girl.
Thanks for making it weird, Jason. Thanks for making it weird.
Well, that's Jason for you. Good
I
God.
know his
Piece of
penis
shit.
was wrestling. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, it really does. If the penis is the one in the ring wrestling, oh God, imagine getting pinned by just like pinned by his penis.
Ricky, you're probably imagining it right now. You need to go to the bathroom?
I am a little bit, but it's kind of like being like scaroused. You know what I mean? So I'm like, who wouldn't be scaroused? I mean, honestly.
Oh, man. Yeah, this fucking movie was great though. It was as we were saying, it was a good team up. Will Ferrell's always funny. I mean, except for maybe Bewitched, that wasn't great. Didn't really like that movie.
I love it. But it's got some girl and it's all like cute and cutesy, you know.
No, it was just wasn't
why I
that,
like it.
not great. And
Yeah.
what was that serious movie he was in? Stranger Than Fiction. Actually, that was pretty funny though. So, his
Well,
it was
anything he's
kinda
in
weird. It
is
was
funny,
awkward.
Steven. I mean, honestly, like you throw him in like a Poltergeist movie, and all of a sudden the Poltergeist becomes funny because Will Ferrell's in it now. that's just how it works. I mean, like Will Ferrell versus Annabelle is going to be like the greatest comedy in the world.
Make Will Ferrell the priest. And
Exactly. It'd be the greatest comedy in the world if you just mix those two together. I mean, that's just how he does. That's his power.
I
see
feel
it now.
like Will Ferrell's actually the demon that kind of hangs out with Annabelle, and he's like the guy dressed in black. You know, could you imagine him just like, "Hey, what's going on? I got this creepy doll."
Mark
No, working
Wahlberg
for you
would be
guys?
over there like, dude, that's not PC. Like that's not cool, man.
Well, he's basically gonna go in there and he's gonna rub his dick all over your drum set, you know. So it's, that's just
would be
how Will
cool.
Ferrell rolls.
You want Will Ferrell to rub his dick all over your drum set, Eric?
I get the
No. Think about like a show where the demon, like there's like somebody possessed by a demon, and then Will Ferrell's just annoying him, like they were doing in Step Brothers. That'd be really funny. Like the demon's got like his weighing out, and he's like, "I'm playing my drums," and then Will Ferrell just runs in and knocks him down and hits his ding dong with a fly swatter or something.
Damn it, dude.
Well, everybody likes the dick humor nowadays, right?
Yeah, I guess.
It's all about punching. I seen a Linus Tech Tips video the other day where this guy gets punched in the nads.
I haven't seen that one yet. I'll have to catch up.
To
In the
catch up with
net.
your dick punching videos.
So
Yeah.
what you're saying is we're missing a dick punch.
Assholes. We're gonna punch anyone in the dick. We punch Jason. Jason, why do you have a laptop?
Jason's
on
got
your
a
desk?
It's
laptop on his-
protecting my penis.
Acting like you're like important back
It's
there.
not even turned on.
I know it's not. That's what I'm saying. Like it's just sitting there, like trying to act like you're important, like doing something.
This is like Jason. He's got like a picture book on the inside of a really important looking book, and he's looking at the picture.
Oh, yeah.
book.
Yeah.
like
I was
if-
wondering what was going on back there.
Like if we ever start up a business, like we'll walk into Jason's desk and his computer is gonna be one of like those like a leapfrog computers. It's just sitting there.
His desk's gonna be like Stewie's. Is what you're saying?
Exactly.
He's just is gonna have his monitor and then just the etch a sketch taped to the front of
Pretty
it.
much, yeah. He's got a little leapfrog thing down there. He's like, I'm trying to get like invest in the cow, but it's just not taking my money. Like I don't know. I gotta troubleshoot this and call it my accountant. But I mean, the chicken button doesn't work anymore, so I don't know how the hell I'm gonna call it my accountant. I mean, it's
The cow goes shazoo.
He told me I wouldn't have any trouble with this. It's a
got-
$10,000 monitor.
exactly. He's got the German
Jason's just got
CNC.
the etch a sketch in that thing and he's just shaking the shit out of the expensive monitor.
Yeah,
Bitch.
it's one of those. It's one of those nice like 32-inch curved screen monitors at 4K.
Yeah.
So you guys like smooth jazz? Are any of you guys into smooth jazz?
I'm not a big jazz fan. I mean, I like classical music, but I'm not a big jazz fan.
No, they weren't great
Yeah.
this year. You know, they lost the basketball thing. I don't know enough
basketball thing.
about basketball to like make a joke about it. I
Or was there a
tried.
team called the Jazz?
Yeah, the
I had
Utah-
no
Yeah,
idea what
It's
Utah
called the
you were
Utah
talking
Jazz,
about.
man.
I was like,
Makes no sense on why Utah has
Clearly
a
you're not a
jazz
basketball.
oriented team, but you know, whatever.
Well, maybe they do the jazz hands. You know.
They do jazz hands.
Exactly.
wait, is jazz the only music that Mormons can listen to?
No, I think that's probably.
No.
Never mind.
Oh.
Nope, not gonna say it.
Yeah, I was just maybe.
It's like the
it could've
non-caffeine
been
of
what it was.
music.
Yes. What?
They're not allowed to
Jazz
have
is the only
caffeine.
way to get yourself going.
Oh
in the
yeah.
morning.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
No caffeine, no alcohol, no drugs.
Yeah, that's right. I dated a Mormon chick once.
You're lying, right?
And
No,
how did
I'm
that
not.
go?
Are they allowed to date?
Well, yeah. I mean, especially
It's a microaggression. Somebody gets to punch Jason.
yeah. Microaggression.
Do you think
Yeah,
they're
you know.
fucking? Do
You
think they're,
literally just said they're basically not
Amish?
allowed to do anything but breathe air, and then he says he dated one. That just is weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, actually, I mean, they get pretty freaky. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, they've got to. They've got to compete.
You know what?
They
know
have to
exactly
compete
what
with all the
happened,
other
guys.
wives. They've got to get freaky.
He didn't actually date her. He just snuck into her room when she was gone and just raided her panty drawer.
Damn it.
Damn.
Like a tea kettle full of hot water, and he's just like,
Oh,
that's so gross. God damn, that is gross.
And then after raiding
"Tell me, Ricky."
after raiding all the dirty panties, he dries them, folds them, puts them in her drawer. And when she gets home, she's like, "Oh, that's weird. I thought I had to do laundry."
And she goes to the totem guy, and he's like, "Whoever is cleaning my laundry is doing a fantastic job." And the guy's like, "Nobody does that." And she's like, "Oh." Ricky's just in her room pretending to be like a panty rack. He's just got like panty rack on his t-shirt, and he's just motionless.
You know he's gonna do that creepy voice though. He's gonna be like, "Yeah, how you doing, man?"
oh yeah.
She's gonna hang it on his penis, and that's the sound he's gonna make.
Insert panties here.
Insert panties here. What the hell? Where is she inserting them on you?
This is some weird Japanese machine.
The weird-
That's for me to know, and you'd never find out.
Oh man, do you ever get really bad cotton mouth when you're, doing that?
That's just fucking terrible. Not gonna lie. Absolutely terrible.
Fucking shit. We devolved into some fucked up shit real quick in this one, guys.
Yeah. I bet you anything Dusty drinks panty.
No, I don't think he has to.
Did you guys seen how giant his hog was, right? He's still obviously not John Cena, but I mean, he had to like pick it up and like it was a jack lever,
Yeah.
right? And then the guy's like, "Yep." So there's nobody doing that.
I think
like that.
Will
He just
Ferrell's
goes into a
mouth
bar
makes
and
it
accidentally
thought.
has his pants fall down.
I don't think he could accidentally have his pants fall down. They would just stay up. He'd have to get really big pants to have them not fall down.
Ask
Or have
Kelly.
them
They
fall
could, I mean, the pants. It doesn't matter what you got hanging off the front. The pants they can fall down. You just get them loose enough.
Yeah, she has this experience with John Cena, huh?
Yeah.
She's taking John Cena's pants down, huh?
Dressing room.
Uh-huh. Easy, just no, like that.
Remote viewing.
Damn it. Yeah, so I guess while I'm standing there, like in like some chick's room, John Cena or Kelly's. Yeah, there it is.
You're roboting over here.
He's DJing.
Reset your
Exactly.
internet connection, Ricky.
Exactly. Yeah, but,
You gotta unplug it, plug it back in. Right?
that's what I do. Yeah, so basically,
a weird Ricky
like
remix.
what we're saying is pretty much like Kelly's doing the same thing that I do, but with John Cena's dressing room. She just like sits in there and just like waits. Stands
Probably
real still.
less creepy. I don't know. I guess I don't know if you could be less creepy, but if you're sitting in
I don't
somebody's
do
dressing room,
creepy. Come on.
Exactly. Kelly dresses up as a unicorn, and then she sits there and waits.
Wait.
now I wait.
I don't think unicorns like just sit and stalk people.
Exactly. Well, I mean, like, who expects a unicorn to be sitting there stalking them? No one.
Exactly. That's what makes it such a good
True.
disguise.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, but stalking
it.
implies that the person's not receptive. Right? John Cena's just going to be like, okay.
Whatever.
I mean, it's a woman. There's no way he's going to say no. Can't have that thing and be like, oh, no, you can't use it. But he's okay to most guys. He's just like, all right, whatever. You see the size of this thing? I don't even know what's going on with half of it right now.
I can't even see the other end right now.
Yeah, it's got like 18 feet of drag marks. I mean, I don't give a shit what you do to it. Go for it.
So
I
know
got
what's-
the rest of it in a semi-trailer in the back.
You know it's longer than 18 feet? How far Will Ferrell's character went off that motorcycle You know, how far that motorcycle flew out of the house.
That was fucking great.
Nuts. Like I've seen that part a couple times because I've seen the movie a couple times already, and it just gets me every time because it looks just like so real. It really does. 'Cause
Part of it probably was a little bit real, and
Well-
they was like, "Fuck it, just leave it."
well, he was actually in a wall, you know, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't like, you know, of course, go that way, but
Oh man.
Just-
He's like, oh man, did anything happen to your bike? No, man, there's no scratches at all. It's perfect. It's weird.
it's dumb luck. Yeah.
Hannibal Buress is fucking great. This is hilarious in this thing. Fucking what's his name, right?
Yeah. Hamburger.
Oh yeah. I was like, Eric had a weird look on his face, like, fuck, did I name
No,
it
no.
wrong?
I thought
Okay.
I'd seen somebody standing in the glass behind you.
Stop that, you fucker.
Eric.
No, I that's why I had the weird face. I was just reacting to what I thought I seen.
No,
At first I
there.
thought you meant me because
No, behind Steve over here next to me.
yeah, I get it now. 'Cause I
There's
don't have
someone
any
hanging
glasses.
out there. You're right, Eric. There's someone hanging out there.
Is it the ghost?
No, I'm not looking over there.
No, it's just the
No, it's
shape that the books and stuff
More like a
make.
demon.
Demon?
Demon.
It's better than
What's
a
a
demon. It's got a D at the end. It's better than a demon.
Uh-huh. Well, I
like-
guess
is that like
that
when
way
he's
you get the
there
double
with
D.
Maybe he just got a D in his demon class when he was there with Scary Terry.
So we got the shitty demon, is what you're saying.
Like, you got the one that doesn't even say you can run, but you can't hide. He's just like, you can run, but
Fuck, I forget the rest of it.
I'm scary. Shit, it's not working, guys. No, we got the demon who just smokes weed the whole time. He's like,
Ricky'd be totally fine with that.
Ricky would just offer him a hit.
Oh man, Ricky, you're gonna smoke that demon weed?
You know.
I'm glad you're super involved in this.
he's trying to suck in the demon right now. He's like, I can feel him.
You know,
Let it go in there.
a little tired, you know, so, you know, smoking that demon weed, you know, makes me yawn.
Oh God,
What the fuck was that? Okay, just ignore it.
he's trying to really scare Steve.
No,
Yeah,
there
no.
really was a noise. There really was a noise over there to my left now. It's probably the dog outside.
So how
Hopefully.
come Thomas Hayden Church, the guy who plays Brad's boss, how come that guy doesn't just voice act everything?
I don't know. He's fucking great though.
Yeah, those
Uh,
fucking weird stories.
those
like,
stories were awesome.
those are like
Yeah.
the Cliff Clayton sex stories. Had nothing to do with anything, but he's just like whipping them out of nowhere.
Just random sex stories.
He's like, come on, high five.
Yeah.
Come on. Don't leave me hanging. What are you doing?
I was on Team Dusty. Now I'm on Team Brad, the winning team.
Go away.
God, how pissed would you guys be if you're working there and then your old lady's ex goes in and then gets this giant residual check?
He never has to do anything again for the rest of his life. He's just got money coming
Got a
in.
fucking castle.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
be pretty pissed. But then again, I'm also sitting here thinking, like, what's up with the fucking wife for, like, allowing her ex to even be there in the first place?
Well-
Should have basically like, just been like, no, get the fuck out of my house. I'm not letting you be here. Go away.
Yeah.
Well,
But I mean,
maybe-
instead she was like, because I mean, like right off the bat, like she was making it pretty fucking clear she didn't want him around.
Well, it's because she was leaving it up to Brad to do whatever weird fence thing said he was gonna put up. I don't know what the fuck he was saying.
Here's the thing with Dustin though, or Dusty, or whatever his name
But
was.
still,
Here's the thing. He's pretty lazy, I think. He never changed his will. Let him get the checks coming in, let it build up a little, and kill him. Problem solved.
Did you go into like some weird legal thing and go look at his well?
as well.
That's what Jason said. So I assumed he was still talking about the well. He dug a well in the back. I mean, they're living in a city or something, in suburbs. I doubt they need to dig a well, Jason. I'm just
We're
Yeah,
making
man.
fun of my Canadian
Live
accent,
nearby
man.
and find him in there.
Well, you know, he dug a well, ended up, you know, going in the sewer line, but he was like, whatever, it's still a well. There's still water down there.
it's like horrible.
Oh God, no.
Don't mind.
It's like mole people living down there. He's like, well, it's my well.
Exactly. Crab people coming up out of there.
Crab people.
Starting a cell phone store.
You know what I meant.
Yeah, you meant a well, and that's why we went off on it.
Oh my God, no.
Like that's why we talk about building a well in the middle of a city and having it breach a septic line, and then there's like building people are crap.
I mean, we went through a whole thing, Jason.
Yeah,
Were you
like,
not
we
there?
went through a whole thing. Like, dude, like you need to like like get your head in the game here.
Have you ever seen? Ah, shit. What's the name of that movie with Jack Black, where he becomes super rich? He builds that mansion with
It's got
Ben Stiller.
Bernie? No. Oh,
No,
wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Anyways, that scene where they show Dusty's new house in the suburbs, it reminded me of that because he's got like this huge fucking mansion just in the middle of the suburbs, just like hanging out there. Because he's like
Envy.
Envy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought it was called like Shit Be Gone or something.
Well, that was
No,
the,
that's
that was
the
the name of the
product.
product. Yeah, it was like Vaporize.
Yeah.
Oh,
Vapor.
Yeah,
rub?
Vaporize.
Vaporize.
oh, the Vaporizer.
Oh, vaporizer.
Yeah.
Then you spray it on dog poop and it goes away. But apparently it's also super poisonous or something when it mixes with poo.
Well, didn't we have poop in a can once?
We had poop in a can, yes, Ricky. That's like a prank, a joke thing.
Yeah, poop in a can.
Yeah, it's fucking
I
disgusting.
know for a fact that you guys had poop in a can because the toilet quit and. You're
Oh.
welcome.
Huh. No.
I can honestly
Ricky
say,
Gervais
Eric,
smells so
Eric,
bad.
Eric, I can honestly say I have never pooped into cat litter. Can you say the same, Eric?
Yet.
No,
We don't have a cat, Ricky. So.
Yeah, but you've had cats.
I mean,
Every time Eric
I think it
sees a
makes
litter
me more
box,
of a
he's like, check
world
this out.
traveler."
I'm going to take such a huge dump in here. These people are going to think their cat's so fucking sick. Like, I'm just going to get this
Or
massive
super
dump in
healthy.
it. Yeah, or super healthy, one of the
that'd be
two.
funny. I don't know. I learned how to Japanese squat.
The husband will
think-
be like, "No wonder this cat's been such a dick. He needed to poop so bad."
I watched this hilarious YouTube video about how to poop in a Japanese squat toilet, and it shows you how to actually squat like a Japanese person, where you put your feet flat on the ground,
Yeah.
which I didn't know you could do. I've always been doing it like the bend on the balls of your feet,
Yeah.
where you tip over and almost fall in it every time. Gonna make it a lot better.
Did
I'm gonna
you,
be like
am I-
the Dusty. I'm gonna be like the Dusty of using people's litter boxes.
So, Kelly, I hope you guys never get a cat.
Oh, no. We won't.
Because that cat's going to be pretty pissed off when it walks over to his litter box and he sees like a huge, stink pickle just chilling there.
A stink pickle?
Oh,
Where do you come up with this shit, Ricky?
You've never heard that one?
No, I haven't heard of a stink
Where the hell did
pickle.
we hear that one on?
Oh,
You heard it from Johnny.
I think that's South Park.
Probably.
It was South Park.
Mr. Mackey was
Yeah.
someone takes a
Oh, yeah.
takes
the
takes a
Hardly
deuce.
Boys one.
Yeah, exactly. The Hardly Boys, raging.
Yeah.
You got the raging clue, and Mr. Mackey calls it a stink pickle.
That's right.
The huge stink pickle in the sky.
Stink pickle on your mother's chest. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to be laughing then?
My God.
Sorry, Kelly. I'm sorry.
I don't think you are.
He's not.
I'm like a little tiny bit, but not really.
I know.
So, Eric, I feel like you would freak out too being told to stay in the cones. You'd also be like, fuck this, I can't do this, and freak the fuck
Yes.
out and just like
The whole
spit.
dropping the kid thing
Yeah.
and picking the kid thing off or up. I guess you can't
Picking the
kick them
kids off.
Picking the kids off.
we don't want to do that, guys.
Hey, is that kid the bully?
No.
Is that kid the bully? Ring-a-ging-ging-ging. All right, here, you get in the driver's seat. Now just drive over that kid, and then I'll say you did it on accident. You won't go to jail, I promise. Accident.
But yeah, when he freaked out, I thought of Eric. I was like, I feel like Eric would freak the fuck out like that and just fucking, spin out and leave. Like, fuck
Yeah.
this, I can't do this.
It was almost impossible. It's like, okay, you can't drive out of the cone,
Yeah.
but you have to drive around because your kid's not here. What else are they going to do?
Yeah.
Just go, I'll just drive like a granny and get out of there? No.
Either that or Eric's going to get out and like pull that lady out of her car and then move her car out of the fucking thing and be like, fuck off. There's your car. There you go.
I've been practicing German cuss words, so that's going to be my new go-to when people tell me stuff and they're not sure if I speak English. So from now on, when people tell me stuff that I don't want to do, I'm just going to start spouting German at them and hope the fuck they can't speak German. And then they'll be fine. They'll be like, that guy doesn't know what's going
Could be
on.
calling like a toaster, like
Who's
pastry,
the German
waffle,
guy
or
over
some
here?
shit.
Yeah, I'll be like, take the pastry out of the oven right now.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Damn it.
Or I want to use the toilet.
He'll speak just a little bit of German. He'll be like, "Did he say toilet?"
Well, that's like one of the first words you learn when you learn German. So
That's the thing. Yeah.
yeah, because
I still remember
they,
that. It's,
well, I mean, it's
there's, like-
actually one of the first words you learn whenever you learn any language.
Yeah.
I guess they really want to make sure
You
that
gotta know
how
where-
to find the bathroom.
you got to know where the bathroom is in the library.
exactly.
Otherwise, you're pooping in kitty litter boxes, right?
It's like
Well,
Strade
exactly.
está el baño or baño. Wait, how does Peggy Hill say it?
I think she says banyo.
You say
Banyo.
banyo.
Yeah.
If I know
Anyways,
Peggy,
see,
like I think
where's
I know
the
Peggy.
toilet? Ready to go. Darfik out the toilet again. That's like fucking get me to the toilet. I don't know. It's whatever the hell Mr. Haas told us to say, and I still remember that. I would just like fuck off that entire class. I'd just be like immediately, I need to use the shitter, and then I'd just wander around class.
Would you say it in German?
Oh yeah, you have to go. He'd be like, I don't understand what you're saying. He said, oh yeah, I gotta take a shit. Sorry, I have no idea what you're doing.
You just never mind. I'm not gonna say
I always
that.
really wanted to have it be an emergency, you know,
Yeah.
just like have like cause. Be like, I can't remember. I gotta use it right now. Bam.
so
Clean
you
that
just
up.
run over to one of his potted plants or the cat litter boxes in the corner of the room.
Just ask him, where's your cat at?
Where that cat at?
He's eating that bowl.
Be like, in German, where's the litter box?
Oh, that'd be terrible.
I want to see a guy in a Nazi uniform say that. Just like in the middle of a film where everything's so serious, just like maybe in a Wolfenstein thing, just like say that shit.
Where's the litter box?
Be like, pretty sure he just said litter box. What the hell's going on with that?
Yeah,
Could you imagine Will Ferrell as a Nazi in like a movie? It would be like watching that one show.
it'd be the
Man
funniest
Who-
Nazi video or movie ever. Once again, it
Yeah.
comes back to the whole thing that anything Will Ferrell in is in automatically becomes a comedy.
Oh man, it'd be like that movie, the Quentin Tarantino movie we watched.
Inglourious
Yeah,
Basterds.
Inglourious
Inglourious
Basterds, yeah.
Bastards. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like he
That's
could have been
pretty
in that.
probably would have done good in that.
And Christoph Waltz.
Oh,
He's just like
Great.
tripping and falling down, like busted his schnoz on stuff.
could have made him the bear.
Nah, he would have been on the other side. He would have been hanging out with
Yeah.
Christoph Waltz.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm. You could put a fat suit on him and have him be that one guy.
That totally
one guy?
explains that.
He's like the fat guy. He ran the Air Force. So I don't know. I'm not an expert in that. So yeah, what do you guys think about? Wow, could you guys see? Did you guys see how they had Mark Wahlberg harnessed so he could do all those pull-ups and not be sweaty?
Could I see how they had him harnessed?
Oh yeah, they had him harnessed 100%.
Well, I assume
Really?
they did.
Yeah,
I mean, otherwise he would have been very sweaty.
yeah, that stuff's hard even for like super fit people, Kelly.
Yeah, that's true.
Or he just can't. Maybe he doesn't have sweat glands.
Yeah, he overheats really well, or eat fast very well.
Wait,
What?
none of those words made sense.
No, he overheats really fast. There you go. Fixed it.
He's always like,
He's fancy. He's like a dog. Turns out Mark Wahlberg's actually a dog.
It makes sense. I mean, really, if you come back and look at it all, I mean, all his past roles.
yeah, he was supposed to be put down due to illegal experiments, but then they decided that they couldn't do that because he was a sentient dog that was
Are you
self-aware.
trying to tell me that it's Poochie, but they shaved him?
Yes. Yes, that's exactly
That's
what it is.
why most of the times he's humping someone's leg in most scenes, and they try to edit that out.
Yeah.
Like most scenes, he is like humping someone's leg. It's just or licking himself. It's just like tricking the cameras and editing, and they're able to edit that out.
Damn it.
You know what's funny? Like, you know how there's like women with, I guess you call it resting bitch face?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, I met one.
Some dudes who have resting dick face.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Mark Wahlberg has that condition.
He just looks like a
always
dick all the time.
He
So
just
does
looks
Steven.
like a dickhead.
So does Steven. He has it too.
I look like a dickhead?
Steve has like resting I'm high face.
I'm not high at all, guys. What are you talking about? How you guys doing? Oh, man. So it would have been pretty funny if Busey ended up riding up on that motorcycle at the end of the movie instead of Cena. Just like the ridiculousness.
Rides up on the motorcycle,
that.
crashes, and just like smashes his face against the ground, gets back up. How y'all doing?
Stands up like nothing happened.
Uh-huh.
Oh man.
And
I was watching this Discovery show. It's called Extreme Farmers, and they were actually using Gary Busey as a plow.
Oh,
They
God.
strapped both of his arms to cables, and they just put his face in the dirt, and he was just like plowing dirt with his teeth. It
Probably
was
worked
amazing.
really well.
It did. He was like, he's a dirt plowing son of a bitch.
Did you say turd plowing?
I said
No.
dirt. Well, I mean, there are turds there, so yeah, I said dirt. But
there's it's kind of hard to
turd.
see because the video's really dark because he'll only do it at night.
Exactly.
yeah,
Just don't have a lot of dirt left over afterwards.
No.
you know what? I gotta say, it's really sad that Jake Busey doesn't have more of a I don't know, more creative side. Because I mean, he knows his dad eats in the dark.
Yeah.
You could do some mean ass shit there.
Oh God.
Why would you
Just
want to
like-
be mean to your dad? Well,
Especially
don't
when
know.
it's Gary
your
Busey.
dad.
Like, I mean, like
like
you
like,
came from
like
one of his teeth. He'll put you right back in there.
what?
Very understand what you're saying, but maybe they'll come from teeth. So that's all I know.
Yeah,
Ricky's
exactly.
been doing
Ricky's
it
like,
wrong for a
"Wait,
long
what?"
time.
I guess.
That's a good thing,
my
Steve. Don't tell him the
pants
right
eat
way.
Yeah. No, we don't need any ginger babies going around. And with
It's okay. That's not how we reproduce, anyways.
more oral.
It's just got like this fucking. his-
I can't even say it.
There's no more words. He's just gesturing.
Just
Imagine Ricky like trying to sneak, but he's high in somebody's room, and he's like, "Shit."
Dark.
Oh man.
All right, so
And with that, it's time
time
for Eric Translates Busey.
Yeah, for Eric Translates Busey.
It's time for Eric Translates Busey.
That's the sound the bear makes. That's something you learn on your own, though. It doesn't matter the words I give you. What matters is the words you have inside you to tell you what I just told you in your own way. We gotta recharge your brave batteries. What kind of an idiot are you?
Not to the best of us, but you know.
Eric Translates Busey is a segment we have on the show where I read a quote from Gary Busey, and Eric tries to translate it for us because nobody knows what the fuck Gary Busey's talking about. Sometimes Eric does. This week's Eric Translates Busey quote is, fuck if I know, he doesn't have a lot of good ones lately. He hasn't been talking. He hasn't been tweeting. They gave him
Tweeting.
more words to say on Twitter, and he doesn't use it. Hasn't used it in
More
like
characters?
over a month. That's,
More
yeah.
characters,
Did I
yeah.
say more words? Yeah, more characters.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you can get more words out of those characters, though.
Yeah, maybe.
could.
Or you could do really long words.
He should just do emojis. That's what he should create, the emoji language.
Can you imagine an emoji Gary Busey? It would be all teeth.
And
I-
crazy hair. It would just be teeth
Yeah.
with hair.
Keep in
Teeth
here.
and crazy hair with some little eyes.
What would be the difference between the Gary Busey and Nick Nolte? Would it just be like slightly smaller teeth and then maybe like cocaine underneath the nose for the?
Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shirt.
Hawaiian shirt. That'd be about it.
Oh fuck. Shit.
Yeah, Steven.
I don't know. He, like I said, he doesn't have a lot of good stuff. I haven't read these other ones because they're not very
just
good
say them,
either.
Just quote a movie line and call it good.
Yeah, I don't have any of those right now. That would require me to go look something else up. That would take more time than just fucking pulling something off this list that I already have. Nothing said, the better the answer. There you go.
What he's saying right there is that everybody's an idiot.
Sounds
I
about
agree.
right.
Yeah, it just that's totally the case. Everybody's dumb.
I already said it, Ricky.
Very straightforward.
Just go back real fast.
I like that quote though. That's probably the most meaningful quote he's ever had. My God, Ricky is going bald.
Fuck you.
He does. He's got a very dominant bald spot showing
Dude,
up.
look how thin his hair is getting. Isn't that sad?
I think it's just the way the hair's laying.
That's how my
Kelly,
hair looked before.
Trying to psych Ricky out. You're not supposed to argue about it, you goofball.
No,
That's-
actually,
that's-
but I do
Sorry.
have a receding hairline.
That's
like,
how my hair looked before I went bald, Ricky. Just so you know.
You were a ginger.
Yeah, it was ginger. Also, it was weird. It's like it changed ginger for like the day, and then bam, I was bald.
Yeah,
Just went real fast.
I know, right?
When did you start going bald, Steve?
When he was
Right
like
after high
15. No, he started going bald while he was still in high school.
My hair was thinning in high school, but it was not. I didn't have any bald patches. It was just. It was very thin, and then after high school, it started falling out, and there wasn't anything left. Like by the time I was 19,
like end of normal, like 4 years later, you'd say.
No, like I was 18 when I graduated high school, and about 19, I was bald.
Yeah.
God damn it! So I have like a year left of hair.
No, you have. I don't know.
I know. Do you have a
probably
year
fine,
left of high school, Eric? Is that what you're saying?
Technically, he does have a year left of high school. So.
I was like, that's enough of that crap. That's what I did. They wanted me to stay in the cones, and I'm not a cone guy. I get the fuck out of the cones. Just, nobody gonna be telling. Oh yeah, stay in the cones. Nope, not gonna do it. It started when I was a kid. I'd be riding with my dad. He drove a truck. He had his own truck for a little while, and he'd be like, "Hey, what are we doing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, can you run over those cones?" So if you're driving like a truck with a load of logs on it, you got a log dolly, you can scoot over a little bit, and then barely hit the outside of them with the truck tire, and they will shoot across the highway. So we were doing that, and then we bashed one off somebody's car, and my dad's like, "Oh shit!" He was like on the radio, was like, "Did you see that guy ahead of me do that?" I was immediately deflecting. You gotta get that guy off the road. He's gonna hurt somebody. All right, we're not doing that shit anymore.
Dude. And that was Eric Translates Busey for this week. God damn it.
Yeah.
So speaking of cars, I guess you guys had a little car trouble.
Yeah, my battery decided it didn't want to start my vehicle when I dropped my daughter off. So it was real fun. Sat there for an hour waiting. It was great.
Nobody had any jumper cables?
Cool. No, apparently I didn't bring them with me.
Yeah.
So it was awesome.
Yeah, I was fully expecting Steven to be back around like 11, 12 tonight.
Well, looking at my car, I realized I don't have a jack either. So if my fucking tire blows, I'm screwed there too. So I need to put both those in the car because I'm pretty sure I have them in the basement or something like that.
Yeah, Steven needs to make sure he can always jack his car off if necessary.
Well, I can do that. I don't have a problem with that.
If you don't have a jack, I think I've got like 5 bottle jacks. I could give you one.
Yeah,
They call them
I
nowadays.
think I do. I don't know where that.
Definitely give him a jack and then show him how to change a tire.
I know how to change a
Steve
tire.
knows how to change a tire. He has blown more tires than any other person on the planet.
I've had a lot of car problems, man.
That's true. I don't know. I know a guy who can change the tire. He can change a truck tire. Like he can take a tube, not a tube, a casing, and he can change the tire and fix it with not really any tools. He can just kick it off of the bead. Yeah, you can kick it off the bead, then put the other one on, then kick it on, and then he uses. I mean, you have to have ether to explode the tire in an air compressor, but he can do that. It doesn't even take him very long.
Now, I do that shit all the time at my job. Not on trucks, but we'll have a tire that's off the rim. I can't get it on. I just squirt myself a bunch of starter fluid around it, throw a match on it. It's on the rim.
Yeah, we were doing that with Morgan Skidder tires, which are like the amount of air that, like, I don't know, 8 or 9 truck tires have in it. So my brother and I were trying to figure out the perfect, because we were trying to we have chains on the outside of it. It's like a bogey drive skidder. Anyway, so we're trying to like count the amount of seconds, because you have to do seconds of ether into the tire. So I'm not even shitting you guys. We're just like 1, 2, 3, and then we light it off and it go goof, and then we're like, well, that's not enough. So finally we arrived on 7.5 seconds, because we did 7 and it wouldn't actually set it on the bead, but then 8 seconds knocked us backwards, and he couldn't get the air compressor on there. I mean, the amount of blue flames that were shooting out of the tire was very impressive. I mean, when we hit it with the 8 seconds, because he lit it with a shovel. We had like a flaming piece of paper tied to a shovel. It blew the shovel back over his shoulder and hit me right in the crotch.
Oh.
He's all, oh, sorry about that. I'm like, did you throw that back at my crotch? He's like, I couldn't do that if I tried. I'm like, bullshit, you couldn't. That guy could just like close his eyes and just be like that and hit somebody in the nuts with something.
Well, that's how Steven is whenever he's shooting in video games.
Yeah, I don't have
Yeah.
to look. It just right in the nuts
Just
every time.
dick shots all the fucking time.
It makes it real bad when we play Rainbow Six because there's just blood everywhere. So the walls are just spattered with dick blood.
Yeah,
So much dick blood everywhere.
that's what it is too.
Yeah, you don't. You know.
pretty
Unfortunately, nobody runs away. I feel that's the most unrealistic part of those video games is the fact that the other guys don't run away when they see this happen to their buddies. Because I feel like that would demoralize the guys behind him and be like, no, I'm not fucking walking in that room. Fuck that.
Wait,
Yeah.
have you guys seen Westworld?
No,
I have, yeah.
Oh my god, I want to. If Westworld ever becomes real, we have to take Steve there and give him a gun and let him do all the shooting, because every other guy's gonna be like, "Oh, you shot me in the dick! God damn it!"
Just because it'd be funny?
Every gunfight Steve's in, he's just gonna be blowing guys' dicks off.
Yeah, all right, so you've clearly seen Westworld. I really enjoy that movie. I hear they're doing a
No, this
TV
is-
show.
I haven't
or-
seen the movie. I've just seen the show.
Okay, I didn't even know that was out yet. I heard they were doing it, but I've seen the movie. Anyways, so I'm pretty sure that the robots would get angry and they'd come after Steve because that's what happens in the movie, and they end up killing all the humans. So I think they'd all go after Steve. They'd probably cut his dick off.
So someone goes out there and shoots a bunch of people's dicks off, and the robots get pissed off.
Well, they get
in my version of it, in my Westworld,
in his Westworld, yes.
in my story.
In the real movie,
So,
the robots are
they're
tired of getting shot and dying over and over again.
Yeah. In the show, they get shot a lot. So I'm just saying, like, if Steve was one of the initial run guys before they went crazy, I could totally see that. Steve's just like, bam! Oh shit! What's that? I
Steve's
got
the
that
reason
guy
they'd go
that's
crazy.
200 yards away.
Somehow I'm like sniping these robots' dicks off with a fucking revolver. It's across the valley, and I've shot them in the dick. Like, I don't even know how that's possible. I don't even know what I did there.
I was aiming for the guy 3 feet in front of me. Like, I don't even know how I hit the guy. Is that... Wow, he's way over there.
Steven could just have the gun in his hand, be like pitch black outside, like be nighttime, yawns, and just accidentally discharge it. And he's gonna hear some guy off in the distance. Oh, my dick! Oh! What the fuck? Like, oh,
Then Cartman comes up and like, whoa, man, that's not cool. That's not cool. You don't
that's
shoot
not cool, man. You don't shoot a guy in the dick.
Fucking
Wait a
Butters'
second, Steve is
special
the
ability.
most like Butters out of us.
That's how sticky.
You know what happened, though, Ricky, is it's late at night. It's like 11:30 at night or so.
One
All
of you
the
guys would be off taking a piss.
No, all the robots shut down. And so he discharges his weapon, and if somebody's screaming, it's probably a human. If no one screams, the next morning when the robot wakes back up from his, cycle, he's going to look down and see his penis is gone.
So yeah, the movie or the TV show, the robots don't shut down.
Oh, they shut down in the movie at night
No,
for
they-
repairs and
The only time they
recharging
get the repairs and all that shit is when they actually get blown apart or get shot the fuck.
Yeah.
So
So why do they have robots in there?
what?
Why do they have robots?
So basically, it's so that you can live out your fantasies in this different type of world thing. So you can do whatever the fuck you want.
It's a live-action Red Dead Redemption
Yeah.
game. is what
You
it
can just go. So you show up on this train. You're there. You can walk through town. There's like a quest hub there. So
They have a
like different
whorehouse
people will be doing
with
different
robot
shit.
whores.
Yeah, there's robot whores, but everybody looks real. Like
Yeah.
they're all so realistic that you can't tell.
So you did him shooting one of the
The-
real people, thinking they're a robot.
No, you
No, 'cause
can't.
your guns don't hurt
Oh.
anybody.
The
else.
guns have a safety thing where they will
think
not
actually.
shoot the bullets. It like removes the firing pin and won't let it come out or whatever. When you point it at a human, it can only basically what it is. If you point it at something warm-blooded, it won't fire. So like if you were to shoot a snake, sure it would fire because they're cold-blooded. It won't hit anything warm-blooded.
I think the snakes are probably
So
robots
if you get
anyway,
attacked
so-
by like a
The snakes
bear
are
or a
robots,
mountain
yes.
lion, pretty much that gun's useless to you.
No, because they're warm-blooded.
That's what I'm saying. So
It
if you
would
get
kill them. Or
said
no, it
it
wouldn't.
only-
It wouldn't. It won't hit them. You're right.
Yeah, so
It's
you
totally
get,
useless.
Yeah, so we get totally useless.
Have you ever
against-
seen those old 6-shooters, man? They're fucking huge. You could hit them with like a baseball bat.
I feel like the weapons in the TV show are kind of more futuristic. Like they fire some kind of round because like what's his name? I almost called him Ed O'Neill. That's not fucking Al Bundy. Ed Harris. Because he gets shot a couple of times and nothing happens to him. So it's like what it is. It's some kind of futuristic fucking weapon or some shit like that. Like the rounds will hurt the I was gonna call them monsters. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking
The
about
robots,
anymore.
but
The
not
robots,
the people.
but not the people, because it hits him and nothing happens to him.
Okay.
And you can see the rounds hitting him.
In the movie, it's real bullets. It just won't shoot at warm-blooded people or creatures.
You gotta watch the TV show, man. It's really good.
I'll give it a shot. It sounds like it. Also, it's not just like the Wild West. It's called Westworld, but it's actually any world. You could go to.
Yeah, there's like a samurai world that they
Yeah.
tease in the show. Spoiler alert. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
There's Rome world, and there's like just everything. Just
So you go like gladiator style.
Yeah.
and
Sure
shit
there is.
there,
Yeah.
and-
Oh,
But
yeah.
you can go out and it's so you can do whatever the fuck you want in this.
So it's
thing.
pretty much like a purge.
Except you're not killing humans.
Yeah.
and there's no real risk to your life.
All you're doing is just like getting marks against you when the robots take over.
Yeah.
So, like Steve, they're just gonna be like, "Well, we'll just shoot his dick off," and then Steve will be like, "Well, I didn't die. I'm not using the thing anyways."
Yeah. Do I got a robot dick?
Yeah.
Does this robot dick have a gun in it? That would be really cool.
No, but it's got Wi-Fi.
It's got Wi-Fi. I'm good with that.
How do you guys think Dusty and Brad would do in the robot apocalypse?
Fucking Brad would just I don't know. He wouldn't do well. He'd probably be pretty good with computers, right?
Yeah, I
So,
think he'd
yeah.
be
He'd
fine.
be all
I think
right.
He'd be like, we even called his computer a dirty bastard.
I don't know. What happens if he tries something daring, like when he does the skateboarding, and like the poor guy hit the power line?
It's fucking great. He's finally something I can do. Fuck yeah.
How did
Electrocutes himself.
Mark Wahlberg do like the charge in his hand or whatever? Did he have something? I didn't see. Did they show something there or?
Yeah, it's really cool. It's called movie magic.
Oh my god!
I think it was more he just pushed on the guy's chest really hard, and they added the sound effect for whatever. So
Comedic effect
And
or
a slow
something.
motion effect.
yeah.
Jason's like, wait a second, I want to be able to go in slow motion and then restart people's hearts.
Does he have superpowers? Is this movie also a superpower movie?
Well, we all know Mark Wahlberg has superpowers. All right, that's not what we're talking about.
Oh man.
Mark Wahlberg. What's your guys' favorite Mark Wahlberg movie?
Oh my god! I want to get everybody pissed off and
Are you gonna say fucking Planet of the Apes?
no. I wasn't. I was gonna say Transformers, which isn't true, but
Such a sack of shit.
I've never seen that, so I don't know.
It was real bad.
I'd probably say the other guys. Pretty darn good.
Yeah.
I really like. Oh god, what's it called? Two Guns. Fucking loved him in Two Guns.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good too.
What's really bad is this movie, Two Guns, and the other guys are the only movies I can remember right now.
There's the Fear where he bangs on his chest.
Oh
He's-
yeah, that
creepy,
Fear
like
movie.
creepy.
That's the first
Yeah.
time I was like, that guy looks like such an asshole.
Yeah.
Where did they find this guy? I bet they found him in New Jersey, and I think that's where they found him.
Joyzy.
Joyza.
Yeah.
They just pressure washed the orange paint off.
Pressure wash.
The
Pressure
pressure
washed.
Sorry, stop.
Actually, I really liked him in Ted.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Ted
I
was
think
really
that
funny.
was my favorite Mark Wahlberg movie. Because it had the bear having sex with stuff.
Yeah.
He was like the straight man.
Oh,
which is
God.
funny.
Yeah.
I feel like this takes Eric back to his childhood.
Yeah, I'm like laying in bed and my teddy bear's just like having sex with the bed. And I'm like,
He was
you
in
done
Mark-
yet, bro?
He was in.
Teddy bear's just like, I will be soon, huh?
Oh
God.
that'd be creepy.
Eric took this way creepier than what I was going with it.
Yeah, well, you set him up.
Oh, man.
There was a Max
like this-
Payne movie.
So magic
was?
what?
There was a Max Payne movie. Yeah.
Oh, Max Payne.
Yeah, I own it. Why was he
Is
in
that
it?
good?
He was Max Payne.
Okay, I own that movie and I didn't know he was Max Payne. That movie came out in like 2005 or something though. It's old.
Where the hell did it go?
That's old, huh?
It is to me, I'm like 12.
He is 12, 2008. It did not get good reviews. We got real bad reviews. So
It was not a terrible movie.
Well, the reviews say it was terrible, so that's
that
what I'm
was
gonna go
another
off of.
movie he was in with Mia Kunis too.
That's like that Pixels movie everybody thought was awful, but it's a good movie.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good.
It's
I
not
mean,
it's not a great movie. You just got to expect it to be it doesn't follow the story of the games or anything at all. It's its own story. So if you go into it thinking it's going to follow the games, you're going to fucking hate it.
Yeah, there was no blood trail while he was on drugs part in the movie.
No,
Fucking
there was
hated
not.
that part of the game.
With the
Pissed me
babies
fuck off.
crying in the
Yep.
background. Oh my God, that part pissed me off because it's psychologically something about a baby crying in the background with the tones that they outlaid for you, and then you find the empty crib with the blood trail, and you're just like, oh my God, this is really fucked up.
It's a real messed up level. It sucked. And then I got to a point in Max Payne 3 where I couldn't do anything. I was stuck and I didn't have enough ammo. Had to restart the whole fucking level. Pissed me off.
I did that with Half-Life the first time I played that.
Half-Life, I feel like, started out really hard, and as you progress through the game, you get better guns, but the enemies don't really get harder at a certain point, and so you start getting really strong, and the game gets really easy. They did not do well at making that game level with you.
Oh well, there's like that part. Anyways, you end up with this part where you have to fight a bunch of head crabs going through there,
Yeah.
and you all I had was like a 44 or something, some kind of a revolver, and I was like 10 years old, so I was like just wasted all my ammo,
Yeah.
like shooting at the wall, practicing shooting, and then I found the first head crab and was like, wait, now what do I do? Shit.
That's pretty
No.
That's pretty early on in the game too, though. I mean, that's
Yeah,
like,
it was. So I restarted and it was fine then, but
yeah.
man, that was annoying. I was like, man, why can't I beat shit up like Mark Wahlberg in that movie Fear? Damn it. Oh my God. I actually was in an argument with a guy. He said that Mark Wahlberg played Neo in The Matrix.
Okay.
Wait, he
Yeah,
didn't?
I know he didn't. The guy said he did, and we got in a big argument about it. It was hilarious. And then he goes,
The hell?
yeah, Mark Wahlberg's the guy that was in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. I'm like,
What?
So
We're
he
talking
thinks
about
that
Keanu Reeves,
Reeves
man.
is...
yeah. And he's like, no, that's Mark Wahlberg. I'm like, wait, but who is in Fear? And he's like, Mark Wahlberg. I'm like, all right, I don't even know what to say
Oh my
here.
gosh.
Did you ask him
This guy.
who was in John Wick also?
Yeah. Well, this was
Yeah.
10 years ago,
Oh,
so
okay.
that those movies weren't out yet.
Yeah.
I was like, how is he saying this? This guy is like,
Is he doing it just to piss you off?
I think he was, Eric.
it's like this guy's like 60 something. I think he was kind of an idiot. You know,
Kind of an idiot?
uh,
He's like it's like Ricky when he's old.
No, he's
Ricky
like
doesn't know who the
Ricky
fuck's in
now.
any movies.
yeah. Ricky's like watching an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. He's like, man, Clint Eastwood is badass in this movie.
Credit people that age, and I can. Okay, does that sound like an ageist saying that? I don't know, but that's
Ages.
when you're point in your life. Yeah, you point in your life and go, where do I know that person from? You know, and they don't look up on IMDb, so they sit there and go, oh, I think it was that boy from that one thing. You know, basically sound like Eric. And
He's that a guy from that deal.
yeah.
That's how I would say it. I would be like, here's that boy from that one thing.
Okay, I was being a female, but you know.
Or me when I lose all my teeth and I'm like, look at all the raisins on the floor. Do you think we have mice?
I think Kelly's the only one that didn't get it.
Gross.
No, I think I got it.
I tease
Okay.
about raisins all the time.
Oh.
You right over there, Ricky?
Leave a half-eaten Snickers bar in the bed with Eric. You want to know what the hell to expect when he wakes up in the morning when he's old? He just roll over like, Kelly, I did it again. I'm sorry.
No.
Are you sure Eric will be like, oh fuck yeah, Snickers bar?
He's just like, Kelly's gonna see like, oh fuck yeah, just pull that out of the sheets. Like,
like-
what the fuck are you doing? Put that
First of all,
down.
There's no way Kelly could do that.
You don't
because
know what
she
that is.
moves around a lot in the bed. It's like she's swimming. Guaranteed, if she put a half-eaten Snickers bar in bed, it would be melted to her face. She'd wake up and just be like, I think you smell like chocolate. Get over here. And she'd just be like,
Yeah, that's
Even if it-
closer to the truth.
Even
Yeah.
if it did work and she was trying to gross him out, the next morning she'd pick it up and take a bite and then vomit everywhere. And he'd be like, "What?" And she'd be like, "I thought it was a Snickers bar." He'd be like, "Oh, I ate that last night. I woke up."
Why would you eat something that you find in your bed? What kind of sick fuck would do that?
Because I mean, if it's a leftover Snickers, I mean, you don't want to go to waste. You know what I mean?
Hell no. Hell no.
So
No, Kelly will throw shit away. Like if she, okay, like we left and we stayed away from our place for like 4 days. So there was something in the fridge that she wasn't sure when she bought, and she just threw it. She's like, I don't know, I'm just gonna throw it away. But I'm like, but it might still be good. And she's like, I don't care, I'm not taking that risk.
No.
You know,
Hell no.
oh, that's
not like
hilarious.
my mom. My mom loves that lottery. You know how like when you open up sour cream and it always smells like, is this bad?
Yeah.
Like every time. My mom would have like mold in it, and she'd like mix it up around the mold and be like, no, I think it's okay. Here, you guys want some? We're like, no. Damn it. And then she'd eat it, and then she'd be fine. And then, you know, we're like, how the fuck does she do this? This is impossible.
She's got an iron gut.
Yeah, she just like it was fine. I had this like suspicion because she loves sour cream. I always wanted to say that she just like sprinkles some stuff on there to make it look like mold.
Yeah.
To
gross
like
you
if
guys
you
out.
don't really look at it, just to be like, yeah, you guys don't want any. She's like got like a little bit of pixie dust. She's like, these motherfuckers ain't eating any of my sour cream. Well, that's a good fucking idea.
That's the kind of shit I wish I would have done to Ricky when we were growing up. He would just eat everything in the fucking, well, he still does it. Eat everything in the fucking cupboard, and then you'd be like, well, fuck, I got to buy stuff that Ricky doesn't like so that he won't eat it. It doesn't happen. It's very hard to find something Ricky doesn't like.
I'll
So,
eat just about anything.
yeah.
That's the weird thing about
Tell me about it.
Steve is fat and very picky, and Ricky is skinny and will eat fucking anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Goes to show
It's
you
because
what
I'm
kind of diet
picky and
works.
everything I like to eat is very fattening. So,
Potato
Well, you don't
chips,
like macaroni
donuts.
cheese.
no.
That's fattening.
I'll eat some
So
mac
not
and
everything
cheese.
you don't like to eat is. Wait, no, I don't know what you said.
Why don't Steve? What's wrong with you that you don't like mac and cheese?
I don't like mac and cheese. It's gross.
I used to hate
I
mac
think
and
he's-
cheese when I was a kid, but now I like it.
Yeah.
I think he's just communist sleeper cell.
I don't think he's American. He doesn't like barbecue sauce either.
What?
Fuck barbecue sauce.
You didn't know that?
No.
He hates barbecue sauce.
Can't stand it.
It
It's
depends on
disgusting.
what it is. So, like, let's say you got a candy bar, barbecue sauce. That's disgusting. Okay.
On anything. He
Mac and
doesn't like
cheese, though,
red
like a
sauce
little
on
tiny bit of
pizza.
barbecue sauce on mac and cheese. That's delicious.
Red sauce on pizza is different, Jason. I'll eat red sauce on
But
pizza.
you don't like it.
No, I prefer.
You prefer ranch.
Sauce. So,
White sauce,
a garlic ranch sauce.
the white
Better.
sauce, the white.
The
Creamy.
only saving factor Steve
Thank you,
has
Ricky, so much.
is that he could live on bacon.
I live on bacon right now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's
That's
the
my
one thing
diet.
Steve's got going
I
for
eat
him
bacon
that saves him from
and
being a total
sausage,
communist.
Eggs. I can't eat pizza now, which is dumb. Or mac and cheese. I miss mac and cheese. Sometimes I just want to go to a store and be like, just like tell the person that's working the register, all right, I need you to make me some chicken skins and some mac and cheese. All right, go for it.
Oh man.
And the guy's like, what? I'm like, I'll pay you $50. Make me a bunch of chicken skins and some mac and cheese. Damn it.
Then he's gonna come back and think, and he's gonna think everybody thinks he's dead.
I can see Eric walk through the store and he sees mac and cheese. He picks it up and just smells the box and puts it back real slow.
You get the red face like you did when we were in high school when we found that book.
Oh yeah. I'm getting it right now, I think. I'm like, oh. Like a KFC is just like a nightmare for me,
Oh man.
especially
mean,
with biscuits.
I was upset this morning when I didn't have any bacon. I had to make sausage and
Ew.
potatoes and stuff. So
Sausage is good, but I can't have more than like a piece. It's so rich.
I was like, I made like a sausage patty, stuff like that. It was really good. But I also had like a big, like 3 potatoes cut up, and it was
Well, yeah,
fucking
something to
amazing.
blend with it, so it's not so much, you know.
Oh no, I ate them by I
sausage.
made them separate.
Yeah, Steven doesn't mix his food.
Neither do I.
I eat in the morning for breakfast. I eat 2 sausage patties and 3 eggs, and that's my breakfast.
Is that what you call it nowadays?
Yeah, that's what I eat. And then I don't get hungry again until like 7 o'clock at night, which is it's less fun.
At first, I
I
thought you were
remember
gonna say
being-
like, and then I don't get hungry again until like 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, and then I eat again. I don't get hungry till like 9.
Yeah, like a year ago, that's what I was doing. It was awesome. I was just like eating breakfast, like sausage stuff and toast, and then hash browns. Kelly would make hash browns, and then like 2 hours later, it'd be like, "Well, I'm hungry again. More hash browns and shit. Let's go." And then we'd eat hamburgers, or I'd talk her into making some delicious thing for lunch. It was awesome. Damn it.
Oh man. All right. Went off on a nice tangent here. What rating did you guys give this movie?
I gave it 4 stars because they had the Cinnabon scene in it, and it got me really sticky.
Fucking Cinnabons.
It got you sticky.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know that whole thing there. It makes sense now when they're talking about the in the preview for Daddy's Home 2. Because he talks about making cinnamon rolls or something like that, and I'm like, okay, why is that a thing? And now I get it. Now I understand why that's a thing. So
Yeah.
Well, Steve, you and I have made cinnamon rolls.
we did, and they were awesome.
What? Just
That will be coming out soon to our YouTube channel. Steve and I competing against Kelly's awesomeness. She didn't have to do it because we already knew she'd make the best ones.
If you could watch Kelly's face while we're making it, it would be just a ton of cringes.
Yeah. What the hell?
The whole time.
Oh, my dog wants to say hi. Hi, Luna. What's up?
Luna. All right, what rating did you give it, Kelly?
I gave it 4 stars.
Yeah, Ricky.
3 stars.
What? I gave it 4.5 stars because it was awesome and funny.
And I gave it 4.5 stars also. Next week's movie is Eric's Choice. What are you going to choose?
Magnificent Seven.
All right.
We already watched that.
No, we watched
No.
Magnificent Six.
No,
This is-
Ridiculous 6.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
Ridiculous Six.
Jason, you watched that? Did you finally see that one?
God damn it! Yes.
That was my favorite when he showed up. He's like, I haven't seen the movie yet.
We had time to watch it. I don't remember what happened.
Everybody else
Yeah,
already
we-
watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Jason. Oh, man. All right.
Oh my god.
Since we went off a tangent, does anybody have anything else they want to talk about in the movie?
Homeless man poo on top of the head.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was saying, oh yeah, to that, but yeah, that was really gross. And
That was like probably like one of the greatest scenes. Like, no, I think this is a real progress. Like, I'm actually in the picture and I'm not dead yet. Like, I mean, I mean, I have a knife in my face and, a homeless man poop on my head, but we're making progress.
I like when they show all the pictures though, and it's like dead, alive, but bad things happening.
He's
And then
like
it's
on fire and shit at Christmas
and then he
time
slowly
or some
starts
shit.
getting closer and closer, and then suddenly
Yeah.
he's all in the family. I like how the pictures did that when they were flipping through them.
That's
yeah,
pretty good.
daughter dance was kind of was a good scene.
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg in the dance off.
Yeah, it was really funny. Where he's like start to beat him, and he's like,
I mean, what the hell was Bill Burr thinking there?
Yeah, why the fuck would you? I would. How did he like? Feel like he would be afraid to do that in the movie. Like he's like, oh fuck, I might accidentally hit Mark Wahlberg in the face. I'm gonna get my ass kicked if I do this shit.
Speaking of that, that's probably the best scene in the movie when Will Ferrell punches.
Yeah, you just hear
punches and he's
Yeah.
like, ah!
just like shattered his hand. He's like fucking Samuel L. Jackson in Unbreakable.
Yeah. Wahlberg's like, did you just punch me?
I thought he said slap. I can't remember.
Either way,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
all
know.
works.
that was
Watching
pretty
a lot of slap fights on YouTube. It's
good.
quickly
Like where they stand there and like they slap each other back and forth. Yeah.
yeah.
Some
If you
videos.
like hit somebody with a meteor hand right in their jaw, you just knock them out.
Yeah, it's real fucked up.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't want to be involved in it. It's fun to watch, but I would not want to be involved in it.
Oh hell, that hurts so fucking bad.
I could take a hit, but I don't want to.
Wait a
I
second.
couldn't take a hit from those guys.
If Jason is like, I'm gonna slap fight you, Steve, are you gonna?
Oh no, I wouldn't back down then. Fuck no. I might even go with Ricky, but I think Ricky Ricky might be able to take a hit to the head, I think. So
I can take some pretty
I can
fucking
take
hard
some
hits.
good hits to the head, Steve.
That's all. That
Johnny?
will. Jason.
what?
That's only because you forget to put your helmet on during coitus.
I think we could just pay homeless people to do this and just watch them.
I feel like Johnny would probably pull a knife on me or something like that.
Probably.
The guy on Twitch. That's funny.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Oh,
Oh man.
it's good. You're doing fantastic, man.
All right. You gonna say something?
No.
Oh, okay. Anything else, guys? God damn it.
No?
Kelly, I wish you could see the Twitch chat right now.
Why?
All right. That's gonna be it for this week. We'll talk to you guys next week. Come back 7 to 9. No, just 7 o'clock. We're starting at 7 o'clock. I always do that. That's when our stream is. You guys are fucking great in the chat. Thanks, guys, for showing up at the end. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta go.
I'm gonna have to get up and read this shit. What the hell?
Oh my god.
What are you guys laughing at?
Oh,
The chat.
Chat.
All right.
Oh,
So
that's
yeah,
funny.
we're gonna go.
I don't have anything else to talk about, J-Pain.
Yeah, for the
We're
for the safety of Kelly, we're gonna go.
All right.
Yeah, that's
All right, we'll be back next week, starting at 7 o'clock on youtube.com/DeadByLag presents, twitch.tv/Heroic Adventure. Hey, what you got a question? Go ahead and ask a question, and maybe we'll answer it. We probably won't though, especially not what Jay Packin said. We're not answering that
no.
one. All right, you can follow us on Twitter at HAP Gaming. You can follow me on Twitter at Turkader, TERKADER. You can follow Eric on Twitter at.
quick and severe.
You can follow Kelly on Twitter at.
Sugar Snuggles.
You can follow Jason on Twitter at.
Unbelievable one.
You can follow Ricky on Twitter at.
Furry Twitter balls without the Twitter, so without the E.
Favorite hobby, most of us all play video games a whole lot. Ricky likes to hunt, though. The guy in the hunter costume right there, he likes to hunt a lot.
The guy with no torso, just hands and a head.
There you go. Here's my hand.
What the fuck else do I usually
I
say?
actually do
I
have
gotta
furry
get rid
balls,
of
yes.
the, I gotta get rid of the Twitch chat. I can't fucking.
Yes, I do actually have furry
Oh, yeah.
balls.
Yes,
But yes,
they do.
yes, they are. They're pretty furry and red,
Yeah,
nice
they're
and fiery.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're actually partly blue.
Eric would win an arm wrestling contest.
hands down.
Though none of us could stand up against Eric in a arm wrestling contest.
Or a hand
True.
wrestling.
A hand wrestling contest either.
And wrestling.
All right,
We're all in our 30s.
except for me, who I'm in my 50s.
Yeah.
Looking pretty good for 50.
I know,
really
right?
well, guys. You can download these podcasts on iTunes, Google Play Store, and Stitcher.
We play a
just
shit
search
ton
for
of video
2.5
games.
stars. Yeah, we play a lot of video
Kelly
games.
is 67 years old.
Yes.
I like Minecraft.
Jason plays a lot of Minecraft. Favorite sports teams? I don't watch sports, so I don't know. Don't really have any.
Next, he's gonna
have
ask
a
us for our
favorite
social security
esports
numbers.
Esports team? No, I don't really have a favorite.
Don't really have time
esports
for sports
team.
with all the video games.
Eric is a huge Destiny fan.
I like Destiny. Destiny's great.
Yep, I play it a lot.
I can't wait for the update, the
The
DLC
12th
update, and then I'll play it again. Right now, I'm
Yeah.
playing something else. I don't remember what I'm playing. Oh, I'm trying to get all the achievements in Lego Marvel Heroes because I got that game. CS:GO, no, I do not play CS:GO because it's Eric, not Erica.
Eric is the big hairy guy.
I see this.
The other
beard
big hairy
here.
guy.
It's
That
Yeah,
like-
the other
I
big
could-
hairy guy.
I almost wish I was a girl with a beard like this. I'd be able to like really attract a lot of people at like the circus and stuff. Wait, did they-
The circus?
Oh,
Because that's usually
Have a
bearded
beard
women,
on
honey.
YouTube channel.
That's what he's talking about, is if he was a girl.
Oh,
He's wishing
Okay,
he
okay.
was.
guess I missed that.
Yeah.
All right.
That'd be
So
awesome.
yeah,
Big beard would tickle his nipples every time he
Yes,
turned his
Eric is
head.
in a warehouse.
Yeah.
It's the only place safe enough to keep him at
broke
nighttime.
We were having computer problems. We're having a lot of problems tonight.
Yeah, Steve's car broke down.
And then
because
Eric's computer broke down.
Yeah, and then my computer is like saying that it needs to. It's like, oh yeah, wait for it to restart. Don't turn this thing off, and it's just sitting there spinning. And it was like that for like 20 minutes.
Eric, shave your beard and I'll donate $100.
Okay.
Can we do that on?
Yeah,
How
we
does
got to
that
do it
work?
live. We got to do it live.
I can grow this back in like a day, so it's not. a
Well,
big
yeah, you
deal.
just concentrate really hard.
Yeah. Like cutting down a tree, and then bam, it shows up.
Yeah.
I even know how to change a tire
Okay, so is that all, guys?
with a beard.
You want furry nuts guy to shave his beard also? Is that what you're saying? And shave his pubes.
You know how itchy
don't-
that is?
I don't think we could shave pubes on camera though.
That's
Probably not.
That's like
I don't
also
know. I
also very itchy too.
You don't have a telescope or a microscopic sight on there, do you?
You know what?
Jason, where's that 22K camera you're talking about?
All right. Yeah.
We get our shit flagged so fast.
Yeah.
Eric, I think you need to go grab some clippers, man.
I don't have any clippers.
You got to have something in the shop, a razor blade?
I don't know what JP Akins is doing, but he's got Kelly's camera all blurry.
Yeah, you blurred out our camera. What's going on? Man? It got all hot and heavy there, and I
He's
can't
getting
see
it all
anything
hot
now.
and steamy. He hot and steaming up the internet.
Actually, 3 comes after 2.
All right, guys, we do need to go. Unless Eric's going to shave his beard.
I doubt he will.
I don't even have a razor. Oh my god!
You don't have a razor in their hand.
Thank God Kelly can't see that. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, pretty much.
How JP Akins? How old are you?
Probably like 10.
Yeah.
What the heck, guys?
All right. Well,
Wants
I
to
will
see
see
some
you all
beard shave.
later.
Come back next week and we'll do a beard shave. 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'll
What?
get all the crap.
But you better send that fucking $100.
Yeah.
Ricky, where's my money? All right,
Also,
guys.
gingers can't shave their beards. It's the source of all our power.
Oh.
I thought the soul stuck in your ass for your power.
No, that's just a byproduct.
7 o'clock Pacific time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, just check in at
On
all
Sunday.
7 o'clock. So like
7 o'clock Pacific
so
time
basically,
on
like,
Sunday.
every single like time zone that enters 7 o'clock, just like check it. Like every time that happens.
Wait a second.
Minecraft guy's the guy in the
Oh, yeah,
back.
that's-
that's Jason.
Mm-hmm. He plays Minecraft all the time.
Like constantly.
Yeah,
And he is pretty doped up.
only
too.
like 10 hours a day. All right, that's it.
He's yeah. If you saw him outside of the stream, you would say he's not calm and quiet. He is high strung and annoying.
he's a
all
bit of
the
a
time.
spaz.
He's very spasastic. Is that a word?
Yeah. Well, there's a reason why we call him Jizz Master Flash.
Oh my God, I've never been called that till now.
Just Mr. Flash? Damn it. Well, Kelly's not in the same room, so that's not gonna, or the same state.
Wait a second. $200?
Hold on a second.
Oh my god! What the fuck is going on?
You don't need to know. Just stay there.
Why is
not
my
gonna-
husband running away?
Not gonna happen.
And now he's-
Yeah,
JP.
no,
Now he's-
definitely not gonna happen.
Sorry, guy.
No.
What are you doing?
Hold on. There you go. That just happened, guys.
Yeah, so there you go. All right, so that's what you get, and we'll expect the $200 later. Yeah, so there's that. All right, see y'all later.
All right, guys. We do have to go.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
don't be a perv.
Come back 7 o'clock. Eric said 7 o'clock Sunday next week. Eric will shave his beard, is what he said, as long as we are donated money.
Exactly. And get the money.
You want to say? Well,
Do
that'll
we
get
get
us
a lot of
flagged.
money?
That'll get us flagged if we show some nuts. I'm sorry, we just can't do it.
Maybe if I like paste hair onto like a pair of like walnuts. Maybe furry nuts.
All your red hair too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know.
Wait, Kelly, get one of the dogs up there. You can show that on the YouTube.
Gross.
All right. So yeah, we will see you all next week at 7. And no.
No boobies, sorry.
So yeah.
Oh wait. That I don't.
Ricky, you can't even show that. You're gonna get banned, dude.
Push them together. How's that? Is that good?
You gotta unzip the sweater a little bit, Steve.
Let me get.
Yeah. Just there you go.
There we go.
You guys wrecked it. We're flagged now. That's
All
that's
right.
it right there.
All right, guys.
We're
We'll
done.
talk to you guys next week. Come back.
Yep. See ya.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye.